What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So let's talk about Safemoon a little bit. Obviously, people are talking about Safemoon. They want to know if it's considered a scam, if you have some growth potential here, can you gain some money from it? Well, so a few people in the Discord group have already gained money from it. They're still holding. I'm still holding. I have some of my shares, or my coins. You know that I bought into 15 million. I used the rest that was in there, have 27 million at this point. Also received some as the burn rate, which we'll get into in a little bit. So before I get started in this, make sure you guys hit that like button, also hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one, and make sure that you get your free stocks with Webull down below. Don't forget to check out some of the links in the description. It does help out the channel. And if you want merch or you want to join as a channel member, check out those links as well. But let's talk about Safemoon a little bit. Right. I wanted to go through this quick. So let's dive into this article here just to give you an understanding of what it is, because I'll help you out in understanding what it is. Safemoon launched in March, on March 8th. So about 60 days from now. So about 2 months from now. You see, it was a token of Binance. Its founders conducted the initial launch on DX sale. And let me show you some of this information here. The goal was for the launch to be as fair as possible for users, and to hit that goal, all tokens in the developer's wallet needed to be burned. It was destroyed and removed from circulation, which is always a good thing, as you do see things that are removed from circulation, especially when you look at the amount of coins that Safemoon actually has. So here you can see Safemoon's developers launched the coin with 1 quadrillion tokens. And I'm not joking, 1 quadrillion tokens. I mean, to put that in perspective, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at 21 million. Ethereum is at 115 million. Even Dogecoin is at 129 billion. So it's adding a whole new level to this that we haven't, really seen. So if we look at what was left, I mean, at that 1 quadrillion tokens, 223 trillion tokens were burned prior to launch. 777 trillion Safemoon were left. But it does have a pretty decent concept to it with the fact that you do have those tokens. I mean, that's a lot of tokens, but you can look at the coins and say that 5%, you do have a 10% fee when you sell it. You have 5% fee that will be redistributed to people that are holding as a reward. And then 5% that will basically be burned or locked away that you cannot use. It's going to be out of circulation and you're not going to have to worry about that. Now, that's a good thing, because then as you start to see that removed from the circulation, you know that the market cap can end up getting to a reasonable amount if the price does increase. So that's what we were looking at. The only flaw, I mean, there's obviously flaws with it, but the only huge flaw that we've seen with it is the fact that anytime you look at these, you always want to understand what the developer is holding and what they could, end up selling off at one time. Now, holding a large portion of it, 50% of it or 20% or 30% means that if you sell off that portion, it pretty much tanks the crypto. So that's not what you really want, but I'm pretty sure that most people are not in it to do that, even if they do hold that much. They're just looking to be able to profit and own as much of it as possible. Most people that create anything, they're looking to own as much of it as possible, and they always think that they need over 50%. But realistically, you don't need that much. If you're holding a lot and you have 1 quadrillion tokens out there, couldn't say that, 1 quadrillion tokens out there, it ends up being easier for you to take maybe 20% or even 10%. It's still a lot, right? So yeah, I mean, that's really how it is. That's really how it's broken down. Now, what I want to do is take you through some of the numbers here to look at it on, coin market cap, just to understand what the market cap is, and then break down some other pieces as well. So let's look at it on coin market cap. We can see that it grew, 16%, 16.91% here. You can see that's at 0.000009 or 0.09. Let's round it up. And then you could see the fully diluted market cap, I cannot speak today. Fully diluted market cap is 5.5 billion right now. And you could see that the total supply is around, let's say 116 trillion. So it did decrease from where the initial point was, so 60 days ago. And I like to keep that, just show you that as some sort of perspective when we get into the analysis. But mainly what I want to do now is I'm going to take you through my spreadsheet It's a little spreadsheet that I built, understanding what the capability is, the movement of it is, understanding what it could possibly get to, and if it can get to a reasonable market cap with a good price. Well, with the overall situation that we have here with them burning tokens, I applied that here. So I my spreadsheet that I had from my other videos, I talked about the supply. Well, this is going to be the burn rate instead of the supply added per year, because the total amount was around 1 quadrillion, and they didn't really list that there was a max, but they didn't list that there was going to be any type of addition of coins. So what I did was I took to get the 21% burn rate, I looked at where it started at 777 trillion, took where it is now, and basically said out of 60 days, what's going to be the month burn rate? And the month burn rate ended up being, 80 trillion right now. Now, I didn't want to go with 80 trillion because obviously that changes as the supply goes lower. So I did it with the thought that you would just have the percentage here. So if we look into some of these numbers, we're going to see when we applied it here, we have the 616 trillion, and we're going to apply that a month after that. It's going to decrease to 489 trillion. You're going to see that continue to increase to 388, and all the way down till it gets to month 12 of 38 trillion. So as you start to decrease in the amount that you own, as long as we're seeing people sell it and not just own it and hold it, you're seeing some people sell it, you will see it as the price does go up. So as you start to look at this, you're going to see the price go from where it is now down to or up to a better price, with less supply out there, which gives it, a less market cap, right? And maybe you'll see that increase a little bit more. That'll give it an increased market cap. But either way, you're going to see this continue to increase in price and actually get to that capability to where it can get to a reasonable price, getting to 1 cent. If it gets all the way down here and it gets to 1 penny, then that gives you about a market cap of where Ethereum is now, because Ethereum is actually at 400 billion. So this is at about 400 billion. So looking at that, you can say that it definitely has the possibility to get to a reasonable market cap with a decent price, and as it continues to go on for years and years and years, as long as it stays popular, you can actually increase that price a lot more and be in it a lot sooner. So if it is a scam, ends up being a scam, and they end up selling off a lot of their position and just make a quick buck out of it, that would be a loss on their part because a lot of people are getting behind it. Now, if it's something that can develop into something really big, you can use it for a certain situation, which we really don't know the usability of it. You can use it for a certain situation, then yeah, it could be just as big as what Dogecoin is, if not, bigger. As the supply starts to decrease, you start to get into those billion coin levels, those million coin levels. And then you get to a point to where supply and demand, really start fighting, against one another very closely, which makes the price end up increasing, the market cap, being at a reasonable amount, meaning that you can increase that as long as it is trading and it continues to burn off different tokens. So eventually you're going to get to a point to where you're at, millions of tokens, and now it's getting to a very competitive space. So let me know what you think about Safemoon. I don't want to drag this video on for crazy long. This is really just my quick analysis to understand what the capability, what the price could be, what the market cap could get to, if it can get to a reasonable market cap. If you want to know about how to buy Safemoon, if you're interested in it, then I have a video on it. I just want to let you know that I don't recommend that you just jump in blindly. We didn't go through all of the detail here. There's a lot more that you can go into. So don't jump in blindly. Do a little bit of research and put in things that you're willing to lose. Like what I put in, a little bit over $100. That's what I'm willing to lose. I can lose that all day, and I'll just let it sit there. And if it goes to zero, it goes to zero. If it goes to 100, then it goes to 100. You never really know what it could get to in the near future, in the distant future either. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know if you do like this video. I can definitely talk about Safemoon a little bit more. Let me know by hitting that like button. If you don't hit the like button, then obviously it's not a liked video, so I probably won't make more of them. So if you guys are interested in Safemoon, definitely hit that like button and make sure you watch until this point. Let me know if you did watch until the end, by the way. Put down in the comment section profit hands. If you put that down in the comment section, I know you watched till the end. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you go to my store for some merch if you do want that, the Profit Hands merch. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next.